Do work, work, work only. Things will follow. So that was his only one thing. Just work. Don't be greedy in life. Right where you reach right position. Don't find shortcuts. So that those few words helped me a lot.
Hey everyone, welcome to one more episode of Getting Real with Real Tycoon. Our goal with this show is to bring entrepreneurs who can help you build your mindset. On this particular episode, we have a real estate titan who has started off his career by being a civil engineer and then got his MBA and then got into real estate broking. And currently, he is the managing director and chairman of Prime Life Spaces and is well known throughout India for cracking the L&T Mall deal between the Blackstone, the US financial titan, and Carnival Crew. And besides that, he is also working really hard to create smart townships in Bombay, Pune, and Chennai. And I am honored to have him on the show, Mr. Rajeev Ajmera. Thank you so much for being on the show. It's my pleasure to have you on the show.
Thanks for inviting me here.
So, sir, you just started off your career from being a civil engineer, right? And from there, you just reached to unbelievable heights, like being managing director and chairman of Prime Life Spaces. Like, how was the journey? Just walk through the journey, please.
I'll tell you. See, unbelievable heights is something, a question which no, everybody that height is a different ball game for everything. I feel that I am still at the same level. I started after completing my engineering, came to Mumbai just for moving all around for 1 week. And in between, I found a big builder, Mr. Vikas Oberoi.
Okay.
Yeah, after seeing my mark sheet and all that, he said, "Why don't you work with me?"
Oh,
So that was the story that I was supposed to go to USA for further education.
okay.
He said, "You are for the 6 months, at least join me."
Mhm.
I did join him, and I did a lot of work in the first 6 months. Morning 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, I didn't have any work. I used to get home by 12 o'clock. We used to live in a railway quarters that time.
Okay.
So that was a journey. In the beginning, used to listen to the noise of the train all the day. We get used to all that. When we shifted from there, we don't used to get the sleep because the train noise was not there. So in that 6 months, I worked so much that Mr. Vikas asked me, "You can do all the things here. Why do you want to go?" Then I changed my decision of going for further education. I took MBA during work as a part-time Newport, California University degree. So with the work, I completed that also.
Okay.
I did a lot of work, and Vikas was so helpful to me that he let me do a lot of other works. And I headed his company almost for 4, 5, 6 years.
Okay.
In that time, he helped me in all the sense to grow everywhere. He made me do a lot of interiors. He made me do help in getting the deals clicked. So that was my learning under him, and he is my first guru in the life.
Okay.
And he is now the biggest guy of Mumbai.
True.
Yeah, the Oberoi construction has reached to that height, like which we used to dream that time. The second thing that after when I departed from that company, I started interiors, construction, small things, and being into the real estate field and all that, I was getting a lot of builders who knowing me, so I did clicked few deals incidentally, like so that I felt that this is a better line to work because everybody knows me in the industry. So I started doing one deals, and it came off, and it was like it took time, but I was happy doing that with my interior and other work. Slowly, the other interiors and construction work stopped, and this work started well, and in between I got L&T people. Mr. Vivek Mehta, who is from my native place,
Okay.
used to head HR of that company. And I used to discuss always real estate with him whenever we used to meet. And slowly, he made me meet Mr. Nayak in L&T, who is chairman. He asked me to show flats for him.
Okay.
He used to see apartments that time in Kandivali, Borivali, and all that. Was such a humble person, and who used to go with me and see. He liked me a lot. I started showing for their employees. for the company. Lot of things I used to show him. 2 3 years, nothing got clicked, but I used to keep and used to learn from him. And Mr. Mehta always used to, whenever real estate used to come, he used to call me and talk on that. So that way, like after 3 years, they asked to give me for their employees 100 apartments. I did first deal click. Then it was a continuous decisions like that. L&T used to buy lots of apartment. There were almost 400, 500 plus apartments I did for the company. And I used to represent the company and the developer and used to sign on their behalf. And that was a amazing journey being an engineer and all that and amongst the technocrats of L&T. That was feeling good that I am not only a broker. So I am dealing for the company like L&T where all our engineers, all our MBAs, I always learned a lot from everybody. So that was my real, I should say, my life is 80% was L&T. I used to breathe L&T, used to leave L&T, and I used to be within them. Parallelly, when I got L&T backing like this and used to sell, all the builders' respect started coming, which was not there. When I used to do deal for them, it was tough time to get the brokerage out of them. But L&T's help and L&T's brand behind that he works for L&T, that helped me a lot. And I was always like a thankful for Mr. Nayak, Mr. Vivek Mehta, who were like Godfather for me. So they are the people behind everything. And all the time I used to work hard. Mr. Nayak taught me a lot of things that do work only. Things will follow. So that was his only one thing. Just work. Don't be greedy in life. Right where you will reach right position. Don't find shortcuts. So those few words helped me a lot. I always tried to follow all that. Always he liked me two ways. He is a person in the wherever he comes, he'll find ways to get the things done. So that was a good thing for me, getting respect from him always. Ki whenever any challenging work is there, just call Rajiv, he'll get it done. So I tried to do whenever I always find one thing that he said, and even I believe nothing is impossible. So that impossible word, I am possible. So that word became like a in my dictionary always. Whatever work he said, I found a way through the relations or by reaching to the right time, right place, right things. I could complete it. So that and his support. The major was his support and his confidence on me. That is where I should say that my life moved around him and L&T lot. But I did a lot of other builders deals because of that. So that technical knowledge,
So this particular brand value added up over here.
a lot of addition. Yeah, that was like I should never ever deny that my life. Even I lost a lot of money into wrong deals, bad timings, whatever. Like people did a lot of cheatings. Whatever happened. Like, but even then, that courage that ki I know the work, I'll again come up. So that's number of the 2 3 times I've gone down in my life and again came up very well. So that is like the graph is like this. So now I learned a lot by losing, not by gaining. So learn to leave things more than that. And I always enjoy by giving, not then by taking that. That is what over and above. So we used to work individually in the beginning. Now used to work after that as a company. Slowly started development, became a developer, tried to create the best, whatever I can. So that is where my technical knowledge, the help of the team, and all that came into picture. L&T always was a support as a technical knowledge. So tried to do many things. That is what the overall journey is about. We did a lot of deals connected with the 800 apartments with the company employees. A lot of company deals also did. A lot of other corporate deals we did. Many corporates, almost all the developers we are connected. We did a lot of buying and selling. trading used to, people had an amazing trust in our company and all that. We always saw that the builders have cheated, but we never ever did anything wrong. We always repaid the money back of the investors who have put in money, even though we lost money in that.
Seriously, like
Yeah,
you did that for your investors.
we did it for our investors. Always, nobody can finger us. This is what my life is. Nobody, no, I don't want that. If anybody has put any money on us, we always feel that it is not, he has trusted me. It was not his mistake. It is
Did
my
you?
mistake. I have gone into wrong thing. So I took in a different way. I am not a completely a right consultant in this line. So I work on emotions. So that is where I change my little, that I'll do only corporate, major corporate deals, then doing individual flat selling and all that. I believe that corporate money comes, corporate people are genuine. So where more corporate deals we did, then last 6 7 years were a bad period for everybody. The same for us. We faced a lot of wrongdoings by other people, and we have to face all the music of that. Even whatever, like I should not name few, but it is.
But didn't you feel like when people were leaving? I mean, definitely people might have been leaving you when you were returning the money for your investors or something on those lines, right?
See, returning the investors' money or paying them or whatever it is, like I should say that,
Because it's a hard decision. Because it's a hard decision for me.
see,
Because many don't do that.
I'll tell you, it came very hard way to me. It is not an easy decision at all. But I realized that I made money by whatever. I have money in my pocket. Okay. And somebody calling me and shouting at me, don't have that courage to answer him. I feel that I should pay him first and keep his mouth shut first. That nobody should tell me like this. Nobody should speak like this. So that is what it came in me. But later on, I realized that he was shouting for what? I took a decision on his behalf, or he relied on me, or whatever. Like, but he is an investor. He'll be like that. He cannot be like that. He lost money. He will always shout at you because you are the mediator. So I realized that I should not be in this business. I am not a right candidate for this business. So I decided that first of all I should pay everybody, whoever is saying like this. I did that. And I realized that those people again trusted me. They people want to put money again with me. By paying or by giving, I created more trust in the community. So that came later on to me. And I decide that now I'll not pay for others. Now I'll do my business, my buildings, my development, and I'll create that ethical systems in this company. Then no such things happens. If I have to repay, I'll repay my money, not for others fault.
It's like taking extreme ownership
Yeah.
of everything.
So we decided to develop projects. So we decided to do more and more construction. So that is where I converted myself more from broking line, retail broking line, to this. But we are not going out of this subject. This is in my blood. So we have changed our style of broking business. So now we are doing a lot of corporate deals, lot of big joint ventures. We are doing a lot of merger acquisitions. We are doing lot of finance structuring. So these kinds of deals we have, and we are in a position to do that.
So it's from the last 9 years, is it, that you have started construction, right? From almost 9 years.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So I have a funny feeling over here. So whenever people ask you like, what do you do? Like, what do you answer? Because you do
See,
a ton of things, right?
I'll tell you that's like I do everything under real estate business. Whatever comes under this line.
Yeah.
If you ask me stock market, then I'm not a right candidate. I tried in my life once. My one partner is a chartered accountant. I made a bolt on his saying. He everything like was making money. I started putting money. I lost. When I lost, I realized that this is not my cup of tea. I have to make money hard way. Hard money can stay with me, not wrong money can stay with me. I stopped that. So it was a 3 year bad journey of stock market. I didn't touch after that.
When was this? 3 years. I mean, probably.
Almost 5 years before.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
Almost 5 years. So that 3 years, I lost a lot of money in that. So that going hard money out of me because of my not keeping track on that, not giving time to that business, believing on the operators, just what they say I do. Nobody can make money for you in life. You have to do your way. You have to work what you know. That is what I learned. So I stopped doing any other business. I'm doing only thing which I know. If it comes to the construction, I know everything. It comes to designing, I know everything. When it comes to the permissions, I know everything. So that is my business. When it comes to sales and marketing, it is my business. So I realized that this is my business. So I should leave this only. I should sleep with the construction, sales, marketing only. So I try to do that. I try to put my people into the same that they should live like that. That is what I try. When it comes to real estate, Mr. Nayak also say, "Ki Rajiv, call Rajiv. He'll teach this subject." But now I'll tell you, after 4 5 years, now he teaches me this subject. This is what the power of that man is. So that is what now I ask him, sir, what is the next step I have to do? This is like this.
So coming to the busy schedule that you keep going through like every day, right? So how does your day look like in general?
See, that's really bad for me.
Okay.
Actually,
Why do you say that?
see what the two things, three things. I have to pass through so many ups, downs in my life, and so many things happen. I'm from Indore, so parents lives in Indore.
Okay.
I live in Bombay. Okay, so kids are here. They are growing, and it's like no parents living here. So the wife has to take care of all the kids and everything, and they need my attention too.
True.
So that is where I am missing because I have to travel a lot. I have done a lot of working all over. I have traveled, did a lot of road shows all over the world, in London, in Dubai, in Scotland, in many places we have gone. Presented many developers projects and all that. Even for my projects, we have done that. So that is where I have gone a lot with the L&D people too, with the architects like HOK, Callison and all that to US trips and all that. Represented L&D in Cityscape in US, Dubai. So many times I have to travel in a month, 5 10 days. We did a lot of deals, outside deals from Bombay. So that is also like a lot of traveling and investors meeting outside and parents being there, going indoor, doing work in indoor also. So that took a lot of toll. Also, being part of L&T is not easy.
Okay.
You have to meet to their expectations and the workload of theirs. That was one part of my life, and I have to do a lot of other works with other developers. That was also there. So giving a lot of time to there and doing a lot of work with other developers. So that so it started. Life starts from 7:30, 8 o'clock. It goes up to 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock. It was a daily routine of doing double work.
Right now we are shooting this particular
Yeah.
show at 11 o'clock.
Today also 11 o'clock. So I never, it's a bad habit of saying no to the people. Lot of social work, 90% of my day, 80% of my day used to go in social work. 20% I do only productive work. So 80% social work is that because somebody says me, Raju, I want this. So I can't say no, this is in my blood. This is one has come from my parents. My mother is amazingly a social worker. She has lived her life just helping people. Till today, she has got many awards. Without any benefit, she has helped the whole society of Indore.
So I attribute a lot of things from your for the parenting.
Yeah, my father is amazingly like that. I should say that I am born in a family from such parents where you only blessings will come. And I am only because of them. See, my mother starts her day with so many kids around. They'll come either for their books, for their bags, for their pencils. They want something, and she will distribute everyone. And she almost 400 kids she teaches without any money. 400. 400, 300 people, kids every year, and all their problems she handles. Sometimes she teaches them. She's amazingly literate lady. She taught me all the life. Even though she didn't know the subject, she'll read and teach me. I became engineer only because of her passion. They more than my passion. So she is a, I can't say she is a goddess. And she only knows one thing. She'll leave every work of her and goes for help to anybody.
Are you systemized enough to like spend enough time with everyone? Is it?
That's what the
No, I'm talking about now actually.
see now. So I should say I missed my two things. I could not give my good time of mine to my wife and kids. That much I should have given, but still I try to give as much as possible. That is my aim is always, and I try to accommodate, but that is still missing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're
But
still working on it.
but what happens in life, you don't know. I've taken this challenging project in Chennai. Okay, the starting was not easy.
For L&T.
For this project is started with L&T's interest.
Okay.
Now this is more of my interest because that area is now I'm creating 2,500 apartments. So more apartments we are selling all over and above the L&T implies. So a lot of industries, 1,500 industries. The more reasons of developing this is the best colony is that I feel this area is lacking. It is not given justice at all. The people are so nice, unbelievable Poneri people I could see, unbelievable hospitality I got here. And whenever I go, like so many people come around to meet me. I have never got such respects from the community. We don't find such people in Mumbai at all. I found this place is something which really needs something, and I should give justice to what I started. So I'll create the India's best integrated township. This we got India's Chennai's best integrated township award last year. Got the platinum rating for this project. We are trying to make the fully automated colony smart township. This and my patient that I've taken a challenge that I'll create the most ethical system like L&T here. That is what my aim is. Then I leave everything on the God. Rest He does everything. I'm nothing. He has to like He instructs, I follow.
See, even when you were saying about Poneri, right? Like when yesterday when we were discussing about the project, when you said Poneri, I was like, but why Poneri?
Why Poneri?
Well, yeah, because only when you clearly explained about what were the things over there, like how the things are being moved at present, and what you're looking to, create over there. Only then I was able to systemize something in my mind.
See, I'll tell you, this location is very beautiful. It is opposite Bellamala International School. 8 to 10,000 kids are studying there, and so many buses every Saturday, Sunday. 5,000 to 6,000 parents comes to pick up them. Okay, and there are many bungalows, many township buildings, ground plus two, ground plus four are there, but not quality. No systems, nothing is there. Everywhere you find all highly technocrat people are living there because RMK Engineering College is just behind, Sri Devi College is there, TVS College is there. So you name the college, all are there. 25,000 kids in the RMK. I have never seen such a huge institute and just next to us. Such a student, 10,000 kids in Vellaman. So altogether 70, 80,000 kids and living in a miserable condition. The student housing is so much required there, quality and no systems. So that is where I felt that I should do something and I should try to make something where This they all have to go to town to live a good life. All have to go to the south, OMA, for living a good lifestyle and investing their lifetime taking toll on the body 4 hours a day. All people industries, 1500 industries plus, three biggest ports like Ennore port, Kattupalli port, Chennai port. All people are suffering. Excise, custom, people come, they live in a service department, 4,000, 5,000 rupees a day they are paying there. Having no other place to live there. So I felt that there is, one should know that what the lifestyle should be. So there should be everything for them what is OMR is given there. So I designed the colony in that fashion. I designed the houses for that international standard because 1 lakh expats travel there every day and they live in the city paying 8 10,000 rupees a day. And now after seeing my quality and finishes, they feel like living here only. And all are coming here and talking to me on the rentals and all that. Because their system is not for mine. Their system is to take on rent. So this type of location is more suiting for the highest rental values. In whole world in real estate works on rental value systems. Dubai you see 6% to 12% rental return. UK you see, London you see 4 to 5% rental returns because there is a deposit rates are like that. In Dubai, London, then Singapore, Hong Kong, you see 3 to 4% rental returns. Accordingly, the price of the property is. In India, rental value is nothing, but the price of property is very high. Very high. 1 2% rental return. Here, people will get very high rental return and the 8% housing loan system will help people to buy also and those people who take us rent also. I'm converting a lot of buildings in this as a service department also.
That was absolutely
That is
powerful,
what
actually.
I am doing now.
That was completely powerful. This kind of
Yeah.
for the kind of system you had in mind, right? The way you systemize everything over there, like the plan you had, why you need to solve this particular issue over here. It was absolutely powerful, actually.
Yes. All that I did, I had planned only 15,000 square feet of a clubhouse, which I converted into a 50,000 square feet.
God.
Yeah, that will have indoor stadium, that will have beautiful golf putting, it will have virtual golf, it will have all kinds of restaurants inside, banquet facilities, squash, swimming pool indoor, beautiful gym, spa. So what you name sports, it's a sports team. You want to become a player, okay? You don't know how can you live there and play also. You have to go a long way for the sports. So what I did, I made indoor stadium and I am making outdoor also. So indoor and outdoor both facilities I have created. So you can play outside also and inside also. So in the rains you lose your playing habits. So you play indoor.
So
In
how
the
long, how long did you take to do your homework with regards to this particular project?
So no, this colony we conceived especially for L&T people. But later on, we decided to go full fledged like a beautiful smart township, which required like whatever is available in project like Hiranandani in OMR. I saw that project. I felt that this is what is required. There's a beautiful shopping mall coming. There's a beautiful club and outdoor indoor facilities are there. Said this is what is required in North. And I always believed in the people like Obera and Hirana Nani who has given to the community the lifestyle. And that lifestyle was missing here. And if I can give that, I'll feel that this is what the North Chennai was missing, has got everything. So that's why I did better than that. I provided for future generation complete fiber optic cables, complete automation systems, all IP things, whatever possible was like in a good quality housing like a service department. They go in a hotel and leave it, they feel like that kind of a atmosphere here. They get a beautiful meditation retreat we are creating. That will be a unique structure for the society. It is in the shell type structure, a shank shape. It has got a wonderful feeling once they enter into that. So this project will be a different kind of it, and I feel that I can deliver what I am talking very soon. My first position will start from next few months.
Your ability to enable huge deals, like big size deals that are almost like one of the history's biggest deals of Indian real estate. So the L&T Mall, exactly speaking, the L&T Mall deal,
Right.
which was actually one of the biggest deals of Indian real estate history. So what was it like? What were you what was running through your mind when you were dealing with that particular deal?
See, when I knew almost all the developers, big developers of Bombay, and I used to be part of some way or other, either technically or by selling apartments or making joint ventures with them, giving them the plots and all that. So that was, it came with lot of hard work and all that during the all that. People started coming to us with lot of deals when we were doing all that. So those deals, we being a civil engineer, being a that knowing the construction, I knew all the whereabouts about what should be the costing, what should be the viability, what is the sales price, what is the profits, what will be the like how to sell the product, how to design the product. So that helped me a lot with every developer. So every developer, whenever they were conceiving any project, they used to take my advice. So whenever I go, it was all free advice to everybody, every time. So whenever I go, I spent a lot of time in giving all such advices to everyone. Wherever everybody wanted me, I was there. So that everybody felt that we have used him so much, we should always give him opportunity. So that way it came off all the time that whenever they wanted something, they asked me, Raju, can you ask? We want in this area any project coming up. In this, can you get us a good deal? So that way, like I did, I think I did highest joint ventures in this city. Nobody could do that many. So I became expert in making the marriage of two people. I should say, like a pandit, like a land and a developer and a landlord, and doing a good partnership between them, and also helping them in sales and conceiving the designs and everything. So that like all together I was giving service from bottom to the completion. In that only I was getting the fees for deals done, not other things. That was all social. So everybody wanted me that he should be part of the project. He not only provides the land, he not only makes this, he helps in everything.
So getting into a bit more deep in this particular deal.
Then going, well, you talked about the Elante deal.
Yeah.
So I did lot of deals like that.
Hmm.
So the L&T Info City we sold for L&T. Then we did a lot of ventures like L&T was having the Powai land on lease, which the landlords was Sharma's. That was very toughest deal I could say that in my life.
So
We
can you
converted.
just walk us through some instances where the things were like completely unexpected and you solved them?
So this was one of the biggest transaction, the Powai land transaction. That like converting from the landlords to the L&T, which was a like 36 years of the lease was there. So the lease was pending, and L&T was having only IT buildings, cannot convert into the residential complex or anything. So Mr. Nayak asked me, try to do that because I knew the landlords very well, and they were not at all interested in doing that. So many family members, they were very close friends of mine, and I could convince them, the whole family, making them say it, making them convince, and support of the L&T top bosses that and getting that deal registered because it was a high value deal, and the stamp duty issues were there. There was a income tax issues were there. Solving that, getting that clearances, lot of issues were there. So it was not a easy transaction. It took me almost 6 to 9 months to get that done.
So how did you make them understand that this is something practical and which I'm talking about the landlords. How did you make them understand that this is something practical and you need to do?
So that only I should say that okay, how can I understand, or how that is all comes from the that God helps me. I believe that, and the support of the big bosses like Mr. Nayak, who is my real guru in my life, is like everything I should say that okay, I'm here today at what confidence I am having is only because of his support, in the sense that because he taught me that right way you'll reach to the right position. Be fearless in life. Never be scared of anybody. When you are right, why are you scared? Be fearless. So that fearless word is in my blood. So I am not scared of who will do what. If I am right, I'll fight for that. This is what I do. So I always have gone with that attitude to anybody that okay, this is right, this is wrong, this is correct, this is one should accept. If these are the five transactions available, okay, you can choose this, you can choose this, you can choose this, you can choose this. I have five ways of doing one transaction. What suits you is this. They'll think overnight, think. I felt that okay, what I decided and I said, I did with lot of homework, told them. So that homework always helped me. Whenever I talk something like always without knowledge, I can't speak. So without homework, you can't do a deal also. So that homework was always very strong in the beginning, in the initial deals. Slowly, it came in the blood. We started doing more and more.
So it's more of educating the landlord.
See, because more educating both to the developer, to the institutes, to the companies, presenting them the numbers, presenting them the scenarios, presenting them the actual situations. Okay, I used to work into both the lines: broking, leasing, dealing with the corporates, all the builders. So I knew the hard facts of every location because I used to work in every location of Bombay. So that hard facts helped me a lot. So whenever they and it was one call away for me. If I didn't knew anything, used to call in front of them and used to get the right information. Whatever is the that, so I used to solve the things on the spot, which I learned from Mr. Nayak only. Again, solve it. Don't put it, prolong anything. Either say no, I'll say yes. If it can happen, say yes. If it can't happen, say if it is possible, nothing is impossible. If it can happen, try. Say take time. Come back with a proper solution. Come back with a perfect, strong solution. So that helped always.
So I'll just give you a situation over here. So I mean, mostly you might have not faced this situation, but still. So when a deal almost reaches final stages, and there are scenarios where the deal gets cancelled, and all are pointing at you because you are the one who was enabling the deal. So have you gone through such kind of situation?
Yes. I should not say that okay, I have not gone through that situation. Last 7 years, I have gone through that situations only. Whatever the biggest deals, I should not name that. That gone to the bad people, to the wrong people, and it didn't concluded well. I have to face a lot of tough time because of that. But I didn't. I was fearless. I fought for it. I fought for it to the last and tried to solve all the things. That is what I am still trying. Whatever extent I could solve it. I lost a lot of peace in that. I lost a lot of time into that. I lost a lot of energy into that. So that's why last 7 years I should say that irrespective of making money, making more deals, I have to put a lot of time, which was I should say of no fruits, without fruits. So but that was most important because that is in my mind always. This one thing will always curse me in my life. So I don't wanted to have that in my blood at all. So I tried my best, still trying my best. Whatever wrong happened, I'll try and solve that, and could do to a great extent. I know that I could not make few bosses of mine happy because of that situation. They trusted me a lot. They trusted me to the amazingly. And one thing has gone wrong, 100 things have gone good. But one thing can take you to that level of situations for them, and that is a bad time, I should say.
Okay. So just get into something else actually. We have gone like really deep into real estate actually. So who comes to your mind when you talk, when you listen to the word successful? I think I know the answer. Again.
Word successful
Yeah.
is such a word that there's no limit to it. There's not that ki I am successful guy. How can you say that? So when you see next door next person sitting to you, you always feel that that man is real successful. Why? Because he has gone through different situation. We have gone through different situation. He has gone through different situations. Somebody gets overnight. That is his luck. That is his who has sent you in life. God has sent you. Okay. He has decided every path of yours. You are not doing anything. For me, everything is done by somebody. Is there. He tells me I am a peon. I am his servant. I have to follow him. I have to see that I don't do anything wrong. I don't hurt anybody. I do whatever best possible, whatever I know. I give my 110% to it. Rest is on him. He will decide what is my next. So no one else should say that any successful person is in his life he is still not successful because he needs more. The day you don't need more, it means you will reach to the moksha. That is the last I should say. Leaving everything, and we are born Jain, and all Jain Tirthankars were all kings. They are Kshatriya, and all were born king. Okay, and all left everything, even their clothes. When they got moksha, they attained everything. So by leaving everything, you can be successful. Not by getting anything, you can be successful. So this is what I have only one thing. I do. My guru has said one thing to me. Work is worship. Okay. Lot of people leave because of your work. You are made to do something. So don't see that कि you have to create something. Whatever best you can do that. बिकॉज हिंदी में कहते हैं धन नहीं कमाओगे तो धर्म नहीं कर सकते तो धन तो कमाना ही है बट व्हाट मनी यू हैव टू मेक गुड मनी एंड बैड मनी व्हाट मनी यू मेक इज मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट good money by good deeds without hurting anybody is the good money any wrongdoings is a bad money and bad money will never ever stay with you good money will always stay with you so try to do the best. That is what the life is. Don't hurt anybody. See that you do your best. You make a good money. This is what my learning of the life is. And the last learning is learn, earn, and return. That's so in life you have learn a lot. That is never ending subject. That learn ever till you die. Earn whatever best good money and return to the society because you have come with these hands. Okay, you have not got anything when you born, and you will go like this only without anything. Correct?
Correct.
When you are going to go like this only, you can't take anything with you, then what are you boasting about? Nothing is yours. What is yours is only what people talk about you when you die. That is your real asset. So this is what I believe into that do the best to the society, do the best of the buildings, do the best of the creations, try to make everyone happy. By making others happy, I am happy. This is my life. Everything what he is giving to the society. And he always tells, what have you done? I always feel that I have done nothing. When I see him, I have done zero. I want to be even 0.1% of him. That is what I want to be. See, last 4.5 years, I met one Gurudev, is Brahmarishi Guru Anandji.
Okay.
I really felt that what I want to listen, what are the questions of mine, whatever I felt that he's just talking that only, and he's changing me from my inside. He is saying that this is what you are, and why are you scared? Why are you afraid of anything? When the things were going wrong, a lot of people were cheating and all that, and the things were so bad that the Gurudev's every word changed my life. He really created so much confidence and fearlessness in my body that I could fight with every tough time. And without any that, I could go to the next level without any obstacles. So every time whatever obstacles were coming, I just used to remember him. In the next minute I used to find solutions. And he is such a Brahmaguru that whole world knows him. 180 countries presidents knows him. Everybody, lots of people follows him, crores of people follows him. I was so much blessed that I used to meet. I could meet multiple times to him. And every time I met, I changed. Every time it was an amazing transformation in me that every time, whatever the questions in my mind, I'll feel that it is solved. So, what was the real need of a guru in my life? I could get it. After Mr. Nayak, who was my karma guru in my work, and he was my spiritual guru, I should say, after my parents. I could find only him wherever I feel today. That I reach to him anywhere, ever part of the 9 months in a year he is in sadhana only. 3 months he is moving all around and changing people's mind, changing, transforming the people and all that. So wherever he is, I could go there, could meet him, could change myself. That is what. And today also I feel that for me, God is, if any living God in the life is he, is Gurudev. That is what I could see. I got that privilege to see God in front of me in my life. This is what he is based out of Tirupati, where his ashram is, but he's just 18, 20 days in a year there. Rest of the time he is giving all his life to the society. And he is IIT 99.7%. Kharagpur. Okay. He has got so much power and so much, you should say, siddhya that we can't even think of. So his power is unbelievable. So that is where whole world, including like Obama, Modi ji, including your Pranab Mukherjee sir, lot of people have taken blessings of him all the time whenever they could. Whole Indian society have taken his blessings, and he doesn't take anything; he gives only. That is what the best part of it, and he knows everything when you meet him. How come God only knows? He's and listening to him is changing yourself. Listening to him is like a transformation amongst many people. He always feel that wrong people should come to me. Right people, what will I do with them? So any wrong people comes to him, it should be changed. He wants out of us make people right, correct them, change them. This is what I could in last 4.5 years. I am a pure different person than what I was. This is what I would like to tell about Gurudev.
So again, coming to like your belief system. So what is the belief that other people call it as insane, your beliefs, or call it as crazy?
See, I'll tell you the one thing. Anything finding a shortcut, okay, is a greed. See, if I try to put anything which is by any wrong means or not by the right way. Okay, and I want to do it overnight. Say, I don't have money today in my pocket. Okay, I'll say I have some money in my pocket. I'll go in and do a gambling because I want to make it 100 times. Okay, this is what is the wrong thing. See, you are not using your expertise, your brain, and everything, and you want to do everything by seeing others, looking at others' money, looking at the growth of the others. You are not happy what you have. You should learn to be happy what is with you, not by looking at others. That is where the people fail. They always do wrong because they want to follow what others. They should follow the good habits of others, not the what they have become into that. They should follow the benchmarks. That is what is required. Then you try and don't feel that you tried so much and still you are not God. You learned a lot in doing that. Still something is left which is missing. Try more, try more, try more. One day you will get. Never ever be that key. I should say कि that you should feel that key you can get today. And never ever be scared that you have not got it. Never ever feel that. You in doing that, you are learning, learning, learning. Alibaba, failed so many times. After that, he became that. KFC, at the age of 60 years, he started his business, become that. Anybody you take the history, okay, people are very few who got in a very short time and without hard work. That is not even one out of crores of people. So can you be like that? No. Take into your body that you cannot be like that. So work intelligently, work honestly, use all your brains, try to get as fast as possible, but by right way, not by wrong way. This is what I feel that people feel that they need everything overnight. Okay, that is the real senseless situations, and people should be taught during their education that you first learn well, try hard work, use the right ways, right direction, right guidance, take everywhere wherever they can take, and then go. Still today, if I have to finalize one design, I know I have done so much. I am right. No, I am not right always. I take five opinions first. I try to see that okay, my design is perfect before starting anything. So after the five opinions, I try to put that okay, this is now I've come to a situation. Now I should start it. So wherever you take opinion, why are you scared of taking opinions? There are people. Everybody has got his views. Take right opinion, adopt it, never feel shy in taking it. People are there to help you always. Go to the masters, pay them and take the opinion. So you will never fail in life. Lot of failure teaches you. I have gone through many failures. After each failure, you have taught me something. I don't know, multiple time failure, I feel that ki this is not a failure only. This is next step for the success. Do more work. Something was I did wrong. So there was more hard work was required. That's why I failed. More intelligence was required. More learning was required. So that is the way one should take life ahead.
So before getting into the last question, so in case people want to reach you, how can they reach you?
Oh, I'm the most easiest guy in the life. When I told you I can work from 7 o'clock to 2 o'clock, they can reach me anytime. That is where my wife is unhappy with me because I say yes to everything. See, I have no word in my dictionary is not there. I'll not believe in the 25 years in Mumbai. I'm from my native place is Indore. Every kids from there comes to Mumbai for education in NM college, engineering college, XYZ and all that. And my mother, my father, uh, just give my number to them. Just go. Our son is there, he'll help you. Okay, you're going first time. They'll never ever call me also. Okay, they know he has to help. If he doesn't, he's not our blood only. That is in the blood. I have every year like 100, 200 kids have been helped by giving them accommodation, by giving them training in various institutes, majorly in L&T number of times, into lot of corporates I knew, into education, into construction, wherever. In my office also 4 5 kids are always there who are taking trainings are working. So this is happening without any that. So I feel that this is that they get the best of the training, best of the education. They'll reach some to a good position in life. So this is a support to that I needed in one time. Okay, I got it from somebody. So this is what they also feel that if I can contribute something, even 1% of my mother's hard work she does, so that is good enough for me. So I feel that whatever I am today is because of her hard work and her blessings to me. Like
So, coming to the final question. So, what are you obsessed about? What do you feel that you want to do really badly?
I really want to do badly. I should say one thing only is for my family. Whatever time I could not give to them, that I feel that I should have given a lot. I should have given some more time to them. If I could give that, it will be the best. That is what I can say now. This I should feel that I have not given the right kind of justice to them. This is it. Correct.
Thank you so much for being on the show, and hope you people have picked up a lot of things from this particular interview, and which would have definitely changed your mindset. And in case you have any suggestions, please make sure you comment there and make sure to subscribe.